The nation today wants to know who was that person who had access to Supriya Shrinate's account, and who's that person who actually used such a vile, obnoxious, disgusting language to tweet about Kangana Ranaut. We deep dive into that subject. Remember, that continues to blow up in the face of the Congress. We do not know whether the Congress will be able to even battle this out without any action against Supriya herself. Let's quickly tell you what has happened so far. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Congress leader and chairperson of the party's social media and digital platform, Supriya. She has been at the receiving end of BJP's political attacks after her social media post on Kangana Ranaut. Now, BJP leaders are calling the post both objectionable, sexist and derogatory. The post had a picture of Kangana Ranaut, and many would say that, being an actor, you would have multiple pictures, but the picture that you see on your screens is pretty suggestive. So you understand the mindset of the person who might be wanting to put out this tweet and then use this picture. And then there is a line that follows that picture, extremely objectionable. Supriya Shrinate responds to that entire controversy on social media. She's released a statement. She says that someone who had access to my Facebook and Insta accounts. So she's accepting the fact that there is someone who had access to those accounts, posted this absolutely disgusting and objectionable post, which now has been taken down. But then she goes on to say, and I quote, "Anyone who knows me well will know that I would never say that for a woman. However, a parody account that I have just discovered misusing my name is being run on Twitter, which started the whole mischief." And she says that that is also being reported. Supriya has also, in fact, released a video statement where again she is trying to reiterate much the same. Let's listen in first up to what she says.
मेरे फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट का एक्सेस कई लोगों के पास है। उसमें से किसी एक व्यक्ति ने आज एक बेहद घृणित और आपत्तिजनक पोस्ट की। मुझे जैसे ही पता चला, मैंने सर्वप्रथम उस पोस्ट को डिलीट किया, क्योंकि जो कोई भी मुझे जानता है वो अच्छी तरह से जानता है कि मैं कभी भी किसी भी महिला के खिलाफ व्यक्तिगत भद्दी और भोंदी टिप्पणी कर ही नहीं सकती हूं। मैं इसकी घोर विरोधी हूं। फिर मैंने जानना चाहा कि आखिर ये कैसे हुआ। तब पता चला कि ट्विटर पर मेरा नाम का दुरुपयोग करके एक पैरोडी अकाउंट चलाया जा रहा है, सुप्रिया पैरोडी के नाम से। वहीं पर ये ऑब्जेक्शनेबल पोस्ट हुआ और वहीं से किसी ने कॉपी पेस्ट करके मेरे फेसबुक और इंस्टा पे डाला। मैं ये पूरी तरह से जानने में जुटी हूं कि जिन लोगों के पास एक्सेस था उनमें से किसने ये घृणित काम किया। साथ ही मैंने इस पैरोडी अकाउंट को भी ट्विटर को रिपोर्ट किया, क्योंकि ये पहली बार नहीं हुआ है। पहले भी मेरे नाम का दुरुपयोग करके जो हूबहू सुप्रिया श्रीनेत का अकाउंट लगता है, वहां से अनर्गल टिप्पणियां, भ्रमित बातें कही जाती हैं। मैंने सर्वप्रथम इसको ट्विटर को रिपोर्ट किया और इस अकाउंट को भी मैं बंद कराऊंगी, जैसे मैंने बाकियों को बंद कराया है। लेकिन मैं यहां पे बिल्कुल बोलना चाहती हूं कि मैं किसी भी सूरत में सार्वजनिक जीवन में भद्दी भोंडी व्यक्तिगत टिप्पणियों के खिलाफ हूं। न मैंने ऐसा कभी किया है और न मैं कर सकती हूं। विचारधारा की लड़ाई पुरजोर तरीके से, पूरी ईमानदारी से और पूरी मजबूती से लड़ने में मेरा यकीन है महिलाओं के खिलाफ मैं आपत्तिजनक शब्दों का प्रयोग ही नहीं कर सकती हूं।
I also want to get in our colleague Tejshri, who's standing by live, to get us more insight into this. Tejshri, Supriya is accepting the fact that this has been tweeted by someone who had access to her accounts. Now, clearly she can, decide and she can pick out, identify who this person is. Why is this taking so long? And the very fact that this has been tweeted from her own handle, which is verified, does she have zero responsibility?
Well, certainly, you see, yesterday BJP has released third list of candidates in which Kangana Ranaut got the ticket from her hometown, that is Mandi. And post that, you see the kind of attacks that have been made on her. And then it was Supriya Shrinate, the senior Congress leader from party. In fact, she herself is a woman who is making such kind of statement. In fact, that was a very obnoxious statement that she made. And in fact, after that statement, there was a massive uproar over the social media. She had to face a lot of criticism over the social media. Not only politicians, but several people on social media.
Okay, we'll just get Tejshri back with us. Let's also, in fact, put out a reaction that has come in from the Union Minister, Smriti Irani, who's continuing to rally behind her. And she does say that this is just the beginning of the entire vilification campaign by some who are uncomfortable when they see a woman who's risen from the ranks, who continues to grow. Priya is also joining us live, and Priya will be able to actually take us point by point into what Smriti Irani says, Priya.
Right, BJP is picking up the cudgels, and rightfully so, Deepthi, for their candidate for Lok Sabha elections from Mandi in Himachal Pradesh, the latest to join the gunfire at the Congress leader for that comment, which apparently was not posted by Supriya but somebody known to her. Here is Smriti Irani, who's a union minister, who says this initiation into politics by fire for Kangana Ranaut is not a reflection on who you are, which is what Kangana is, but on what they have done and are capable of continuing to do, for they cannot fathom how to deal with women of steel. March on to victory, Vijay Bhava. Remember, Congress hasn't fielded a candidate from Mandi as of now. Pratibha Singh, who won the by-poll, has refused to contest Lok Sabha elections, but what we have seen as a counter right now is commentary like this. We still don't know who posted it and why, but there are multiple comments that have come on social media, not just from Supriya Shrinate. There are other people who are linked to the Congress party who have also put out similarly disgusting, in fact even worse posts that we cannot even show to you at all. Kangana has reposted them. Kangana has said that it is very easy to target a woman who is going ahead in her life. It is very easy to target her for her sexuality, and has at the same time requested people to allow dignity for women. But the question right now is that the party, the Congress party, that in his manifesto promises Nari Nyay as one of the 5 justices,
yes.
What do they have to say about it? Amit Malviya has tagged Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and asked him to take action. We are yet to hear from the top brass of the Congress.
Absolutely. Priya, for the moment, thanks much for getting us all that insight. Also, let's quickly make way to listen into reactions that have come in from the BJP.
These are the people who talk about mohabbat, but sometimes they abuse the Prime Minister, they abuse the Prime Minister's late mother, they make all kinds of derogatory comments about Shakti, they want to eliminate Sanatan. So first they have attacked Shakti, and now Karnataka Congress Minister Shivraj Tangadagi is attacking Yuva Shakti. Then they attack Nari Shakti, because even one of the spokespersons of Congress, Supriya Shrinate, she has made disgusting comment and poster on Kangana Ranaut ji, who has been given ticket in Mandi. So from Sanatan Shakti to Desh Shakti to Sainya Shakti to Yuva Shakti to Nari Shakti, abusing all of them just because they are not able to counter BJP.
I totally am surprised that the way the account of Supriya, who is the chief spokesperson of Congress party, has been hacked and it has been misused, and several unwanted contents, especially about the lady, has been introduced, has been shown on the various YouTubes. I totally condemn it.
Let's also get into this conversation. Amit Tiwari, who's a BJP spokesperson with us, along with Dr. Nikul Patel, leader of the Congress. And without wasting any time, gentlemen, Nikul, you will have to tell me what is the action that should be taken against Supriya. There clearly cannot be, any agreement on the fact that such kind of a comment, a tweet is completely unwarranted.
Supriya ji had rightly come out and say that she had not done it. She is a woman and she knows what the dignity of woman.
No, the debate is not, Nikul, about Supriya, please. That's what I'm telling you. The debate is not about Supriya. There is a handle that belongs to Supriya. She accepts it. She does not say that my account has been hacked. She's, verifying that, yes, this is my account. It's verified, Nikul. And she knows how many people have access to it, no? She has to take some responsibility for such kind of a tweet.
She also talked about the Twitter handle which has been hacked, and she also had given so many examples. This is not the first time that is happening over in the country where an account is being hacked and people are putting some post on it. And this is how she already accepted it. It's not a matter of any derogative or anything which will happen to the dignity of women. She is a lady, she always respected and sees into the politics. And if we talk of the Congress always come with the slogan that ladki hai लड़ सकती
It's
है.
a
और
slogan, no,
when it
Nicole?
comes to a dignity of
Good
women,
that
we
you've
have worked like
spoken about
anything
that
for
slogan
everything.
yourself. नारी हूँ, लड़ सकती हूँ, नारी न्याय, नारी शक्ति. ये सब बोलते हैं, Nicole. But the point is, just look at this. If you are true to that slogan, take action against her. Or identify the person and present that person and tell us that you are lodging an FIR against that person.
Supriya ji already spoke in her statement that she is in the way of finding where it is happened. It's a matter of now legal action, what had happened, how it happened, who had posted it, and how it is being handed on to the social media. So it's not that unless and until anything is come into picture, we can start speaking. But the way the entire thing is happening, I think it's not against the woman dignity. Now it's coming against the Congress. Congress had already spoken for the dignity of women. If you see right from the beginning, if we talk of Hindu Marriage Act,
No,
Hindu Succession Act,
don't go that
Hindu
road. Nicole, don't go that road. The road is very limited right now. I am only and only talking about what has been said and written about Kangana. Okay, let me get in the BJP's response also into this. Amit, are you satisfied with what Nicole and Supriya have said so far? That हम ढूंढ रहे हैं. We will find out who's behind this. You are unnecessarily making so much of a noise.
No, definitely not, because definitely not, because see, whenever a person is in public domain, obviously her Twitter account or social media accounts are operated by a team, but directly controlled by the person in charge. Now it has been almost 3-4 hours. Your social media account is not being controlled by 1 crore people that you will investigate and then point out as to who has done it. So you should have by now told as to who has done it. The position is that Supriya herself has done it, and now only in order to shield the mistake that she done. And let me tell you, this incident reflects two important things. First, a mindset. On one hand, we have a Bharatiya Janata Party and the Honorable Prime Minister who talks about the women empowerment right from the village level woman by providing her LPG cylinders to a corporate woman by providing her maternity leave. On the other hand, there is a family whose nepotism is so engrossed that only to please the family she can do it. The second point is, look at the comparison between the two ladies. Kangana Ranaut, a 37-year-old coming from a hill town, from a very small family, a Padma Shri award winner, National Films award winner, only because of talent and intellectual she has made fame in the country. On the other hand, Ms. Shrinate, who hails from a good family, her father was a member of parliament, she contested 2019 elections, even forfeited her deposits. Obviously, I can understand the frustration, but the point that we are trying to ask to Congress is, now today, when such a statement, disgusting statement, along with a photograph, if you see, which has been selectively picked up from millions of photographs,
Yes.
what action has been taken against Supriya Shrinate merely by saying that I am trying to find out as to who has done it, and merely by saying, and they have, let me tell you, they have intentionally done it, and probably Supriya is selected just because she is a woman. So that shows the mentality of the Congress, and it's been 3-4 hours. Still, they are saying that we are trying to find out, as if 1 million people are trying. 1 million people are handling the account of Supriya.
Okay,
that can't be the case.
Amit is making a fair point, Nicole, and I partly agree with him. See, I partly agree with him. The point is that there could be 5 people, 10 people, 20 people who could be, having access to Supriya's account. And even if that is the case, why is it so difficult to pinpoint who that person is? Supriya is releasing, clarifications after clarifications. So she does realize that a huge crime has been committed. But the point is that what is the guarantee that this is not Supriya's own views, is what the BJP is trying to ask. Because in that case, you have to kind of walk the talk, punish that person who's behind this. Nicole?
The crime suppose had happened what you are telling or what BJP guy is telling, that doesn't mean that Congress entirely is working against the dignity of women. If Supriya ji had said that she is into the process, then everything has a time bound, and the time will come where you will be come out with the things which are really what is correct. Now, what my friend is telling that Congress is against the woman, then I really deny for what he is telling. If we see now the history of our country, we are always into the, and if we have given number of policies and number of bills, my friend is telling of Ujjwala Yojana, my friend is telling of Mahila thing, everything what we have done also we can put it into the picture. Now, Supriya ji, if you are talking of Supriya ji, you rightly say that accounts are being hacked so many times. It's not for the first time where country is
No, but
facing
this
such
time it's not hacked,
fake
Nikul.
posts
That's the
on the.
distinction I was
You
making.
don't only
That this
focus on
time she
what
does not
about
say
some.
my account has been hacked. She says
See,
that this is apparently put by someone who has access to my accounts,
Twitter
Nikul.
pedagogy, what happened?
I mean, are you okay? Are you okay with someone in her
And she had
team
already
also
reported
thinking
and she
like
is
this,
going to close
putting a
that account. That
suggestive
also she
picture,
has said.
writing what that
You cannot
person has
just
done,
pinch out
Nikul?
the point and
Is that
just focus
completely
and
okay
just
for
try to
you?
tell what is correct in your perception. That is not fair.
No, no. Is that
not
picture?
fair.
Is that picture
Is Congress
Nikul, and what
against the
that
woman
person has
dignity?
written
I would
correct?
like to know.
Do
Is
you agree with
Congress
it?
against woman dignity? Is Congress against woman dignity?
You have to prove that, no? You have to ask that question
That
to
is what I am
yourself. You
telling right
represent
now.
the
That is
Congress,
what I am
right?
telling. Congress is never against women dignity.
So then
It's
how
always
was
worked for too many
Supriya or
women in the country.
how was Supriya or anyone in her team allowed to do this in the first place? Does
See,
no
it is a
one
matter
get
of
what kind of a
investigation,
post
what
you
she is
put out?
telling right
Does no
now.
one check or does no one care?
She is into the process. If you are asking on the same moment, how it will happen? So she is into process. She's already coming in. She's already communicated with the Twitter. She had already communicated with the Facebook what she is claiming, and we have to wait for
Nikul,
that particular duration. By the
let
time
me tell
everything
you
is coming
something.
into
She's not
picture.
doing a favor by putting out that clarification. She's not doing a favor. Please, not doing a favor to any one of us.
But
She's
that
in the
doesn't mean
dock.
that
She needs
Congress
to
is
clear her
against the woman
position.
of dignity.
Before we
That
hit our
is what
first break,
BJP wants to try
Amit,
to
take
prove.
10 seconds to respond to what you've just heard.
Yes. First of all, it is nobody's case that the account was hacked. Firstly, she said that the account is hacked, but then she said that somebody from my team has done it. I'm trying to look into it. I'm trying to inquire into it and come back to. Merely by writing a letter or a complaint to Twitter does not absolve from the responsibility. What is the action? Why we are targeting Congress is, what is the action that the Congress is taking? Congress today must suspend her, must apologize to Kangana, and not only to Kangana but the entire nation and all the women fraternity, that what Supriya did was ultimately wrong. Merely by saying that I am writing a letter complaining to the Twitter, somebody did it, will not absolve the entire issue. Secondly, it is not a case that somebody hacked it. It's a case where she herself is admitting that one of my team member did it.
Exactly.
So the Congress must come out with a clear mandate, clear stand as to what is the issue and what action have they taken against Supriya Shrinate.
Okay.
If they are agreeing with her, let them come out.
BJP says there
If
has
they
to
are
be action
disagreeing with
against
her-
Supriya. We need to, actually see the Congress reacting and responding to this very slanderous and disgusting and a vile post. So we continue to debate and ask the Congress that what really justifies the kind of pictures, the kind of posts that have been written vis-a-vis Kangana. She's also responded. We've seen the BJP going all guns blazing against the Congress. But Supriya Shrinate on the other side says that this has been done by someone who had access to my accounts, but I'm still trying to identify who that person is. So what should happen in the next few hours? Amit Tiwari is representative of the BJP on the show, along with Dr. Nikul Patel, Congress leader, with us. And Amit, again, before I come to you, because Nikul continues to say that there is action that is going to be taken, Nikul, but do we have any idea of how many people are in that team? I mean, is it that difficult to identify by now who's really behind this? You'll have to unmute yourself,
एक से
Nikul.
वापस आ गए, but audible नहीं है अभी.
Yeah. See, you are not taking the complete statement of Supriya ji. You are only taking of something which she had about that thought process that someone, but she also talked
Arey,
about
who's
the
that
Twitter
someone,
campaign
Nikul?
of-
It has to
Who
be
is that
someone known
she
to
is
her,
in the
right?
process
She
of
says
identifying
this.
that, and if BJP is feeling that something has happened, then they can also file the case so that the actual picture
No.
can
One
come
second,
out.
Nikul.
We are into the process
Nikul, you
of
just said if
Supriya
the
ji rightly
BJP
saying.
believes that something has been done, they can file a case. Do you as an individual agree with the kind of language and the suggestive picture that has been used, Nikul?
The thing what happened is not correct, but
Then?
but this is not the first time in the fake account has been hacked and somebody
It's
has
not
put
a
the
fake.
post.
One second. See, what you're trying to do is spread fake news. So stop using the word fake account. Stop using the word hacked. Because neither of that is what is happening. You're mixing up stuff. Trying to, create
I'm
a
not mixing up.
picture
If
that
you
this
mix-
possibly is a fake
complete-
account or a hacked account, which is not the case. I'm repeating again for your benefit and for the benefit of our viewers, Nicole. And please be honest when you respond to that question. Supriya says that this has been done by someone who had access to my account. I want to know who's that person.
But if you listen the complete statement, I would like to only tell you that it's a part of process, it's a part of investigation. She is telling
which
that
investigation? Who's conducting investigation?
There is a Twitter account which is being pedagogy and then it has been reposted from that. That is what I am telling you. You are just sticking to one particular statement of her. Everything is under investigation and she is accepting that we will into investigation and we'll do the needful. Right?
What is the needful? What is the needful? What will happen, Nicole?
Needful is what action, whatever taken for that particular person who had posted that thing. That is what she told.
What should be the action? Before I get an Amit into this, tell me what should be the action according to you.
Women dignity, that's not correct.
What should be the action?
Pardon, to me?
What should be the action?
Action. Whatever action that is required will be taken, and action should be within the law which is there against that IT Act. Because this is not the way to hamper any dignity of any woman.
Amit.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, you were not audible. The audio had gone.
Yes.
See, there are 2-3 important things. First of all, the kind of tweet or the post that has been posted, it does not only amount to violations of IT Act, but it is an offence under section 354, that is outraging the modesty of a woman, 509 of IPC. So therefore, and merely by saying in a post that someone who had access without identifying that person, justice cannot be done. So first of all, there should be an FIR under section 354, 509 and 67 or a couple of sections of income tax, IT Act, number one. Number two, so far as the Congress is concerned, they must be responsible. They will have to come out. The morality must be reflected from their conduct that yes, they respect the women of this country and they are committed to preserve and secure the dignity of a woman. Now, here is a girl coming from a very small hill town. If the Congress is so much committed, they must suspend Supriya Shrinate immediately, or they should not follow the Kejriwal route that first there should be an evidence and you should convict me, then only I will resign from my post.
Nicole,
first
the
there should be a suspension, then an inquiry, and if tomorrow...
And tell me something, it's time for us to close the show, Nicole. I was just looking at the Twitter handles of Priyanka Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi. No one seems to be bothered about what's going on. No one.
I think if BJP is telling that she must resign then, or some action must be taken, then I think Hegdeji had spoken something on Hindutva. Then Anurag Thakurji, Bhola Thakurji, all these things were not
That is the problem. This whataboutery, Nicole, is the real problem. It's okay to go into elections with fancy slogans. Nari Nyay. Nari Nyay का मतलब समझते हैं तो action लेंगे ना, Nicole. Okay, we will watch that space, Nicole. We will see if there is any action. Who's this person? What is the action the Congress takes? And we really hope and pray that the BJP takes this entire case to a logical conclusion, because you cannot let this be the new normal. Ladies and gentlemen, only for want of time, but I'm thanking both Amit Tiwari and Dr. Nicole Patel for joining